Man should consider it a privilege and an honor to be created in the image of our Lord. Instead, he disgraces him by taking prayer out of schools, not allowing prayer to be heard over the PA system at public sporting events, or even allowing students to be thankful in prayer for their present and future achievements at graduations, and in a nation where our motto is, "In God we trust, Christians will soon be the minority." When I bow my head to pray, I'm not thinking is this politically correct. I'm thinking that I want to thank God for allowing me to see another day. I believe in the power of prayer. I have had several family members with terminal illnesses that were not promised to see the following month, let alone the following year. However, through God's will and the power of prayer, they lived to see several months and several years. Excuse me. Every day, I and millions of other Christians tell God thank you for what he is doing in our lives. I'm not imposing my beliefs on you, so why are you trying to impose or enforce yours on me? The First Amendment of the Constitution is freedom of speech without censorship. According to Wikipedia, in 1960, Madeleine Murray O'Hair filed a lawsuit against the Baltimore City public school system in which she asserted that it was unconstitutional for her son William to be required to participate in Bible readings at Baltimore public schools. According to Ms. O'Hair, her son was being bullied for not participating in such activities, and the school administration condoned this. Although several similar cases have been filed in 1963, Ms. O'Hair's lawsuit, Murray v. Curlett, reached the Supreme Court first. According to Wikipedia, the court voted 8-1 in Murray's favor, which effectively banned coercive prayer and Bible verse recitation at public schools in the United States. This ruling has led the way to government intrusion concerning any religious expression in any phase of public education, be it classroom, graduations, or sporting events. The controversy over prayer at sporting events hit home to the local residents of DeSoto County on August 26, 2011. This is the date that an atheistic group from Minnesota advised the county school superintendent that prayer announced over the PA system had to cease. According to the God Discussion Reporter, the Minnesota-based group believes in defending the rights of citizens, including most especially students, to be free from government-imposed religion. The decision, however, did not sit well with DeSoto County parents who saw the issue as a First Amendment violation and a battle call for Christian revival. To show their position, DeSoto County parents remained standing after the Star-Spangled Banner and recited the Lord's Prayer in unison. I applaud these parents for their stand on the issue. They are a true example for others. As Christians, we are asked to de-empathize the strength of our beliefs in God and to downplay any display of our faith in our daily lives. One Pennsylvania student who was her senior class salutatorian struggled with the contents of her speech. According to the book Persecution, page 28, it was the school's instruction to her that her speech should focus on her life's path to graduation. However, Christ was central to her life, and it would have been dishonest not to emphasize that in her message. The principal told her that it might be offensive to some if she spoke about Christ and asked her to rewrite her speech. She had to threaten her school with a temporary restraining order before it would let her cite her Christian faith in her graduation speech. This is an example of obstacles that must be overcome when we want to present our Christian faith and beliefs. Many people make the mistake of thinking that our national motto is E pluribus unum. This is incorrect. Our national motto is In God We Trust. In our nation's infancy, according to the Baptist Record, October 27, page 2, George Washington said that it was a miracle that the colonies won the Revolutionary War and that it was by God's divine wisdom and protection that they were granted victory. We put the words In God We Trust on our coins, but recently it seems that more and more people do not want to acknowledge this phrase or the existence of God in any way. It is a sad day when a nation goes from being one nation under God to a divided nation under God. Each state used to have the power to make their own laws regarding religion. Further, every community should also have that same power. I think it should be up to the community and not the state or federal legislation or judicial system to make these rulings. With a community-based effort, I think we would find that prayer would be reinstated into school classrooms, sporting events, and graduations. As a nation, we should all stand for something. I stand for Christianity and my right to pray or bow my head in a moment of silence is just that, my right. As was stated on a church sign that I recently saw, be an organ donor. Give your heart to God. At this time, I will give each of you a couple of flyers to take home so that you can look over the topic we discussed. I appreciate your time and hope you enjoyed the speech. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You did very well.
Thank you.